Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Make a Beat with me. It is your boy, Mythist, aka, I guess, here in the studio today to cook up a lo-fi or hip-hop adjacent banger with all of y'all. Leave a like and subscribe to show that you care about me, please. No, I'm just kidding. But that would be sick, actually, if you did that. Tip the bellhop. You know, all that jazz. We're gonna start today with a little bit of, I want to do another kind of like ambient. I've been trying this like lo-fi. I've been trying this like liminal lo-fi ambient aesthetic with a few of my songs, and I think they're really pretty. So I'm gonna start up with Cube. All right, everybody. So we're gonna start off with Cube. So just going through the presets here in Cube, we find a lot of random crazy shit. The air tempo just might be perfect. We're going to go ahead and set our BPM at 75 beats per minute. That's going to be our first chord. I really like that chord a lot. I'm playing a C major 7 inversion. Here we go. 3, 4. Okay, so luckily making beats kind of piecemeal like this, right? We have time to then think about like, okay, this is our first chord. So what could our second chord be? We go to an F major. We could go to an E minor. I think probably the best move would be to go to... Well, let's just try that. That's a D minor 6, 9. Nice. 2, 2, 3, 4, F major 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Let's check out that on the loop. Let's see how that sounds. It's gonna sound pretty crazy. I think I'm gonna join these together. That's crazy, dude. What a nice music. What a nice sound. Metamorphosis. I don't know what this is gonna sound like, but if we just... let's go ahead and turn the speed down here, turn the macro up, turn the ether up. Ether is really weird. Ether combines all of the effects into like a bus. Turn the filter down. Oh my god, that's so cool, dude. Talk about like liminal, like this is like the music of like the liminal pools. You know, there's like that whole game where you run around like different liminal pool rooms and shit. That's crazy. Do the Imagiro piano and like do some weird like reverse stuff. I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna copy the same MIDI again. We're gonna bump it up an octave. We're gonna take the bottom notes, move those down an octave. Take the middle notes, move these down an octave and then another octave, and then take this top line and just bring that down 1 octave. I'm just randomly doing shit right now, honestly. I'm just randomly like selecting things. Let's go, turn up the tone, turn on the reverse, turn it on to notes. Let's do, we have triplets on here, dotted. That works for me. Triplet, okay, here's 1 triplet. 2 triplet, half triplet. This should be cool. I guess this is kind of nice. It's quiet as fuck. Let's put OTT on it. Ah! Let's just turn the highs all the way down. We don't need those. It works, actually. No, it works. Okay, so next is going to be... What do you know? We're going to paste again. We're going to paste again, and we're going to paste again. So now we have 32 measures of music, even though it's literally just this for 32 measures. Again, I'm not worried about it, man. We're just gonna keep going and keep making, so let's go ahead. I wanna find some trippy drum. Yeah, this percussion pack is insane. Yet again, dude, the vibes kick is king, man. I don't know who made this. Lo-fi hip-hop jams, the goated kick. So I think something that's really important for this type of beat is like side chaining a lot. So we have a kick. This is, I said this one was gonna be our hi-hat. Fucking posture check, dude. Okay, so now we got... Alright, this is gonna take some work to get these to fit in here, like, but I am not afraid of doing hard things. We're gonna high pass that, because apparently this is gonna be our hat, so I just decided that arbitrarily a few seconds ago. We're gonna turn the kick down a bit. We're also gonna sidechain. What am I doing, dude? Gain. There you go. I'm gonna load an instance of Panks onto it. I don't know what Panks... It's a transient shaper, but like it makes me feel like it's trying to say pancakes, but it just gets squished. I just don't know what Panks means. Elongate hats. No, I'm done, man. I'm deleting it. Get the snares figured out. Really is more important anyway. So this one I think was the first one we wanted to do. Why am I hearing it like a totally... I like that. This one I want to transpose it down a lot, like fucking... There we go. Cool. Kind of an interesting pattern emerging from this. Liminal music, dude. Let's go ahead and open up Splice again. Let's just get another hat. I want a Foley hat. I could just make one. I'm gonna try something. I don't know that I've done this yet on this channel. We're gonna run an instance of the Life plugin. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this hi-hat, and then I'm gonna go in here. I think I did this literally like on my last beat that I made, maybe. So I'm gonna take this hi-hat loop, and I'm gonna drag it into here. And it's going to be like, where's the ends? And I'm going to put hi-hats. And then I'm going to go in here to the source file and actually load it and make a beat out of the hi-hat beat. So now we have this, and it's actually going to be to a different BPM. So you have to tell it, like, hey, listen to the, yeah, it's at 106. So sync it with your project. It's kind of fire already. I could like probably swing this a little more. Bro, that is so fucking sick. Life is one of the best plugins of all time, okay? Look, I'm sorry. You can literally just so easily click and drag this out. I'm just clicking the beat as wave export option, and then I can mute the MIDI instrument, and I have this beautiful percussion track that's just basically that other Splice sample turned into something completely new. Completely never been heard before. Taking this actual sample and just making it into a completely different drum pattern. Like swing, like so fast. Okay, so after 4 bars of that, it's kind of janky. I'm gonna see if I can lean into the jankiness a little bit more here. So before we move on, how do I lean into the jankiness? What was I even trying to describe? I'm trying to think like, I think I need to like automate the volume on these guys. Let's just go ahead and bounce a copy of all 3 of these synthesizers out. Slash reverse piano thing. Now I've got that here. LFO tool. There we go. That already feels like much more like it's acknowledging the jankiness in the drum pattern. So now we're gonna, at 17, we're gonna come in hard. Just pretend I didn't say that. It's like, this reminds me of like an artist, Oxella. Oxella, if you're out there, man, I fucking love your music, dude. Oxella, it's like Oexala, Oxala. Just absolutely crazy beats, dude. Super janky, super trippy. So I'll put this again up top here. I really wish I had a better width plugin. If you have a good recommendation for a stereo width, stereo widening plugin, let me know in the comments. I think the isotope imaging one is pretty good. I used that for a really long time, but honestly, that's also used a lot in a period of time during my music making career where I felt like I was making some really good ideas with some of the worst mixes that I ever made. I might have just been going overboard with like panning stuff left and right. I'm not really sure. God God, this is so pretty, dude. I just need like a bass, dude. Let's go Serum 2. Serum 2 bass. Yeah, if y'all didn't know this, in case you haven't noticed the hundreds of videos about Serum 2 being released, yeah, that was a thing that happened. I probably should make a video about it myself. We're gonna go ahead and just look for... Yo. That's really pretty. Here's what we're working with. I just tweaked a few of the settings on this preset from Nest's Acoustics, Serum 2 Infinity Access Pack. Truly one of the goats. I'm just gonna see what that sounds like. Okay, so I had just done that. Let's clean this signal up a little bit. Nice. I'm gonna throw some wind chimes on there, why don't you? Look at that filter, man. It's a diffuser. That's beautiful. Serum 2 really is quite magical. I'm just holding an F major 7 chord right now, and it's like kind of blowing my mind. I think we need to just copy the MIDI from the other track and just unmute this file, dude. Honestly, let's see what that sounds like. It's really interesting that we got that chime in there. I think we could honestly go over here and do like FM from the noise oscillator. Just get a little bit of variation in. Now we're just getting a lot of that phase distortion with this guy. We kind of mangled the chords on that bottom track. You know, I just sort of randomly rearranged the notes to put them into like a different voicing. So here's the actual chords. This just needs Flux MIDI on it, dude, and I'm fucking calling it, man. We are in the fucking tone zone right now, dude. I love this. So measure 32, we'll come back in with this intro part, and then, well, hold on. We'll take this, we'll put these up a whole octave. Just see how that fits in. Make a new version of this instrument so I can arpeggiate it, even though I could just automate an arpeggiator. I don't care. We have a whole new instance of Cube here, so like we could theoretically like... There we go. Dude, nice. Yes. I'm gonna go grab some coffee really quick. Got the coffee. I gotta show y'all something. Here we go. Just be very quiet.
This is Fitzgerald. He's amazing. This is Finn. He's also amazing. This is Cypress. He's also amazing.
Sometimes you just have to like lock in for a bit and then take a cat break, you know? Let's get it. This is really shaping up to be quite beautiful. I'm a big fan of this interstellar-ass lo-fi liminal space beat. You know, and then this comes in and it's like, oh shit, we're chilling. Let me put these all in a track stack. I do that. You too, Synth Vista, you get in there. And then we'll go in here and we'll do a Delta instance, which is, again, Nest Acoustics' new, like, overdrive saturation thing. That's really fucking sick. I really like to use the overdrive pedal. I'm not sure if this is, like, a really CPU-intensive plugin or what. Life beat. So now every time this shit hits, it'll make all of these synthesizers a little quieter every time the percussion sample hits. So we're really highlighting it. It's like a minuscule amount of ducking. My fucking frame rate on my computer is like dropping so much. I'm gonna close out of Google Chrome, that should help. Okay, closing out of Google Chrome instantly fixed my computer's issues. From the general public to you, Google, why does Chrome use so many resources? What's up with that? What's up with that, huh? Everybody wants to know. I'm sure there's a well-defined reason, but... delicious. Cut out some of the super high frequencies. We want everything to sound like it's in the fucking pool rooms. Dude, I almost want to try to get like a convolution reverb sample that's like from a pool room. You know? Like an impact, an impulse response of like somebody clapping in like a room that's like full of tiled walls and pools and stuff, and then just like a fat clap in that space. It's a pretty fun time. I'm having a lot of fun. I almost just said like we're having a lot of fun here, as if I'm speaking for you. I hope you're having fun. So let's copy this and put it in a convolution reverb. I think there is a reverb stock in Logic that has a convolution. I think it's Space Designer. Yeah, Space Designer. So I can drag and drop a sample into here that then the sample will be the fucking reverb will become the sample. So let's use this. Why not? So now you can see here this reverb impulse response is not really natural. It's not something that you would find in nature, but like who cares, man? You kind of hear that. Hear how it's like in there? It's like it's in that space. And you can hear the sample. It's super interesting. And then we come in here and it's freed from that realm. I don't know, man. I'm just trying different shit. Let's pull up Panks again, get a little bit more differentiation on this from its previous version. That is so cool! Ah! Wow, what a beautiful beat, man. I need to get a huge sub bass on this and just call it subliminal. My hair's doing all kinds of weird shit today. Good enough. Let's like take this and get a huge fucking bass under it. I'm just gonna shift select all the lowest notes, and then we'll click this one and unclick that one. Command C. Did I just Command Z? Fuck. Edit. Redo paste. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and select. Command C. And now we're gonna open up an instance of Serum 2. And we're gonna paste. We're gonna create a new MIDI region down here. Paste those notes. Wow, that's really far from where I wanted them to be, but okay. We'll take it. So we're going to put them here. Command T, click it, cut it, get it out of here. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Now we're going to create a sub oscillator. We're going to turn off oscillator A. So now we have a sine wave. We're just going to take this sine wave, copy it. Sorry, select all of the MIDI notes, put them down 2 octaves. There's the sub in subliminal. It's hella bassy, dude. It's kind of like, as weird as this bass line sounds, it kind of makes sense. This could maybe be an A now. Yeah. Once we start changing the kick pattern, I'm convinced this is gonna fucking become even more of a banger. Let's go for it. So this is the second main section, right? There's this swell here. What we do with the kick here is gonna determine everything. Copy the kick, just one instance of the kick. And then right here. I think this kind of might be my shit. I think this kind of might be like my sound for lo-fi. Because it's something I can create that has myself in it, that is organic, where I'm actually writing the parts and coming up with all of the shit instead of sampling, right? Which is a good way to make old school hip hop and the type of hip hop that I like to listen to a little more, for sure. And then there's like the kind of, there's just so many subgenres of hip hop, lo-fi hip hop specifically. I think this is a really cool kind of new wave that's about to start. Lo-fi liminal ambient beats. It's probably already a thing. I'm 7 years late to the party. Throw some bows in the pit. Throw some bows in the pit to the rhythm of the jank-ass lo-fi beat. I like this a lot because this chord progression feels like it should resolve, but it kind of just doesn't. The vibes kick, high frequency shit needs to go. All high frequency information in that kick needs to get the fuck out of there. We are golden. We're still getting to the drop at 1:40 seconds into the song, which kind of makes sense for what we're going for, but it's like, is anyone even gonna listen that far into the song if there's not like a fat bass drop and like a big, like, full frequency spectrum of sound happening? Maybe it's because we all crave, stimulation to an extremely high degree. Maybe it's because we just want to listen to something full and intense. But I have a feeling like keeping the bass out of here for as long as I am might be a mistake. And it almost makes me want to actually bring this all back even further. At the beginning I was like, 32 bars of music already. But like, I don't know, man. This is truly one of the most peaceful beats I've ever made, I think. Liminal, dude. Let's go ahead and put a compressor on this and sidechain it to the kick. Fast attack. We don't want it to, like, you know, duck the sub for too long, but we do want to make sure that the kick comes through loud and clear, even with all of its sub-bass frequencies. So I wonder what this would look like if we bounce this sub. We're gonna see here, they all look relatively the same volume, like, and they are, but I can hear the A up here so much louder because it's just coming through my headphones easier. So something you have to understand is, like, you know, if you're gonna see that it's the same volume and assume that that's actually gonna be how loud it is, that's not the case. Like, listen to the difference between this note. Okay, that's pretty nice sounding. It fits right in the mix. Very low, very powerful. And then that's too strong. Same velocity. This one might even be less. That's a 13 and this is a 23. It's less velocity, but because of the system that I'm listening to it on, it's gonna come out way louder. My headphones, namely. I don't know what you're listening to it on. Probably your phone speakers. Whatever. Alright, I just need to mix this, dude, honestly, and we're done. It's already 2.5 minutes long. Let's just do it again. Let's just do it again. I don't care. That was fire. This time around, we're gonna change the chord progression. I'm gonna delete the bass. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna delete that. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna go in here. I'm gonna go in there. Go ahead and just fucking record a completely new chord progression. 3, 4. Okay, cool, that's it. Okay. That's the end of our track. We got a second drop. Super low. Alright, everybody, I think that's about as much as I can get done reasonably in this one session. I think we're done, dude. Honestly, I think we just made a liminal ambient hip-hop beat. Lo-fi, liminal, pool rooms type beat. Huge shout out to the people at XLN Audio who made the Life plugin. I'm really proud of this one. Even if it is kind of silly, just this percussion does it for me. Oh, get out of there. What the fuck is that? Get that guy out of there. Get that guy out of here. Oh, great work today, everybody. Thank you for stopping by, watching from Studio Myth. Got a lot more videos on my channel for you to check out. If you're new here, drop a like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you are in the know when I drop new content, and I will see y'all in the next one.